Okay. Okay. My microphone is back. Okay. Yes, we are close on the brand new beta and preview today. Sorry, I muted my mic because of Harry from my microphone issues. I didn't turn on the mic. Yes, I might be for sure. Thank you so much. Yes, there is a brand new beta and preview on the Play Store. And on the post from Dark Gamer has been posted today. Wow, it's great as well. Does not have a change log yet for this today. Uh, has not been yet. Alright. So, I saw that. I realized we have with no problems. We have realized we are stay tuned for that. Thank you. Okay, I edited for this time. Time for change log for today. Yes, we are working on for today. Yeah, we waiting for that. Waiting a banana tweet. Let's see if they have proceeding for brand new beta and preview today. We got confirmed on this week, but there's no banana yet for the today. I never forget on this time. Echo Soldier also he also rolling out today in the first with the 20 update. Very amazing. So I saw that. They were really very amazing as well. Yeah, that's did well. Where it should be. Alright. It's the best way. The first one that 20 ever seen before. Alright. So awaiting and posting here for today. So the waiting for that. Don't forget this news today. Alright. Mm. Oh yeah, this changes about it. We're light on this today. Awaiting it for that. We are stay tuned for that. Thank you. Sometimes I posted about bedrock beta on my iPad. Not something about it's a great well. The game also have been other posted by Raster. Wait, something about it also. They also awaiting a chance to look for that. As you see on the actual one. Yes, this is the actual one. The actual update on Android. No delay. No delay for that previously. No delay for that. Thank you. No more delays. Anyone? At the first, what the 20 update for Bedrock Edition. Alright. We're waiting a change log for today. Alright. So, we expected right now. Waiting a change log for today. Still waiting for that. There is something about. Oh, is that this thing? 22. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. Changelog. I'm waiting a banana tweet. So we are waiting for the sometimes I believe. I hope so. For this live today. Omega's cheap video has been posted. Minecraft Bedrock is about to get a huge update closer. It's so bummer. So great. Yes, well, I think you're waiting for that. Previously, since the 19.80.24 was been included, that one was previously been including reverted issues that now literally been not a worst. That was temporary reverting change for focus at the keyboard issues that I could be been not fixed. I think had yet for that. I'm waiting a change for that. So for the patch note, it's still waiting for now. Had not been yet. Micro updates. Let's see about call out. I sending my phone for Changelog. They have for attending Changelog. Oh yes, there is a Changelog on the mobile. Yes, there you go. Ah! OMG! Banner shields! Oh! Sick! Banner shields is here! It's amazing! There you go, my boys! We finally got banner shields! Amazing! There you go, my boys! Banner shields is here! Very amazing! I'm very heartstruck right now. Way better. My boys, there is banner shields is here. OMG. Banner shields is here. The best way update. This is the best way. Alright. Banner shields is here. I posted it from community on my thoughts. Very amazing. There's including new experimental features has been added this week. We have accessibility portions again, once again from bug report. Again, there now has been changed again, once again. Yes, word change. Portions, tidbit, arrows, and mod effects have their colors adjusted to make them more distinguishable from each other. From bug report was made. And including an ornithology change, we have minor pottery sorts cannot be found as loot when processing suspicious sand blocks in desert pyramids. Filter pottery sort now has correct display string from bug report. This one again. We have filter pottery sort is missing a space in its name. It's not something. On my analysis there, and this one the number 57 code string has been fixed. Has been fixed right now. It's the best way. The best way. Yes, the best way for that. Waiting for the station for this changelog. Check on the changelog. It's down below. Let's go on to it. Right now. We stay tuned. 1.20 ever. First 1.20 ever. Bonus search is here, my bros. Big finally so far as well. As well, I think it really that no, I think it had well. Alright. Back on the changelog. Alright. So back on the changelog. There are really in my comment for that. Again, we have bros, including brosses can now be enchanted with mending, unbreaking, and curse of balancing from bug report by Little Bacon. Again, the hot enchantments cannot be applied to the bros, which is the doesn't work. Now has been fixed right now. Now has been parity, and the brass now displays a tooltip when aimed suspicious blocks. So on touch device, they don't say something about now aiming it truly. Browsing other non-suspicious blocks will now produce a generic browsing sound, which is the likely something about this brass issues. I think well, the brass is now dealt damage upon browsing browsable blocks. No damage is taken when breaking blocks from report, from unreport. Brass durabilities, sorry, brass durability, or use it incorrectly and not saying that. It's great. They did great well. Still great well. They're right now. So use of brass will no longer be interrupted. It clicking the left mouse button. Will browsing like hold right mouse button from reports included as well. Trying to break the block will browsing stops browsing. It notices something unsuccessful issues that has the browsing is stopped. Attempt to break the block is also unsuccessful. It's not ready here well. However, the players will not stopping it anymore. They wanted it well as well for that. Thank you. And we have a bubble wood set included. We have aligned the flammability of the bubble wood set to match the other wood sets from bug report, and don't say something. Bubble fence gates are not flammable. I don't say here something that I finally hear. I was recorded this video, this one, because I since the doesn't burn a bamboo fence gate that did not been burned. The great as well. Yes, so well really so better. Will burn through. Will burning through. Yes, as well as burning through. As well as great. As well as great well for that. So we got blocks. I think I have really display for that. So here they display. The second display. Okay, there's a here the screen here. They've heard for that. I hiding it for this. Nobody panic. They are really so here too. Nobody panic. Wow, it is so well. Thank you so much, Echo. Again. They were really my screen here got really no problem for that. Alright. So another one is the blocks. Suspicious sand and suspicious gravel do not drop anymore when falling on top of daylight sensor, signs, banners, mold heads, conduits, or campfires. I don't say that from bug report. Like when suspicious sand is dropping into some blocks, it drops. I noticed that reviewing the video. And so I noticed they've been it destroys through like that, which is the some blocks that really can destroy the suspicious materials. Now has been fixed. They do not break it. They don't like to break that one. If you don't want to break it, are you sure? All right. Rules or for sorry rules for placing blocks on top decorated pots are now aligned between Java and Bedrock, like that one, and include something seems the more of these changes like that one. Yes, I will making our own videos for today for everything you need to know. And something. Placement of blocks on a decorated pot is the sorry, it's not the same as in Java. I noticed that decorated pot issues now has been done at the listed now has been fixed on this week upcoming brand new 1.20 update. So another one is the cherry group. Cherry group biome can now no longer generate with invisible double tall grass blocks about pink petals from bug report. I noticed that there's something. Legit tall grass block can generate inside or about pink petal flowers. Oh wow, tell me so much ago. I seems the looks invisible on these double tall grasses. I think it looks the hitbox has the visible. It seems I think it looking sometimes invisible. We'll never see it for that. Has been fixed right now. Delians no longer generate in cherry group biome. I noticed that from bug report, including cherry groups can generate regular flowers. I noticed that issues on the cherry groups biome, like that one. Seems the including dianones we removed through on this major update. Alright, now has been fixed. And including hang signs, we have to increase the maximum number of character allowed in hanging signs will increasing their font size from bug report, including hanging signs allow more characters than on Java. I noticed they hinted really a lot. It's so disappointing for that, like that. This is the original text. It wasn't voted hinted from Java text because of since I'm very disappointing this. I don't like that because I didn't like longer text and so overload text in a while with no problem. Yes, it's just a matter for that. Now it has been nerfed. Now has been nerfed. Arrows no longer get stuck shaking violently at the bottom of hang signs. This is my report. From my bug report, I noticed that. Arrows and trials get stuck shaking when stood at hang signs. This is my report that been fixed on this today. They do not stock up since my record. Yes, since I reported this issue like that, it getting stuck through like that, and I got stuck on the hanging sign too. Well, has been fixed. Now a precise true. It's a great well. Alright, as well for that. Another one is the hanging signs and other blocks can now be attached to anvil as bottom. Tourist flower at bottom. Mold spawner at sides and bottom. Grindstone bottom when the grindstone is hanging. Their light sensor on bottom and turtle egg on the bottom. Hanging signs and other blocks can no longer be attached to the side of dirt pack and farmland from bug report. From the bug report, hanging sign placement is not like in Java. I noticed that placement issues compared to the Java, like that one, the originally made with this, and on the bedrock that one doesn't anyone really something have a problem. There now has been changed and tweak it out. Hanging signs attached to the bottoms of decorated pots, now attached with a V-shaped chain to the pot from bug report. State of the hanging signs under the decorated pot does not correspond to the Java. It seems the V-shaped issues doesn't like this one from Java 1. Compare on the bedrock doesn't want the V-shaped one. Will be now be V-shaped instead of the straight. I don't like it straight for that. Now I'll spin fixing it right now. Alright. Increase the volume of sound emitted by hanging signs from bug report. Again, hanging sign sounds are very quiet. I don't think it's some too quiet this one. I voted here this one. I don't think it's too quiet true on this volume. Compare like this, and it sounds a weaker on the hanging sign that has been tweaked. Crimson Wargap and bubbling hanging signs now have custom sounds to match their wood type. From bug report, hanging nether and bubble signs do have new sounds. I don't say here something from bug report. From comparison, from like that one, here too. It seems the sounds, and it's not new sounds, not have a new sound compared on the Java that one, and this one Java it doesn't have a sound originally new. Now has been matched and tweaked, and the UI background for signs and hanging signs not always matches the material they are made of. From bug report, I noticing has something, and reloading the world causes signs and hanging signs to use incorrect texture in editing screen. I noticing has something wrong with this editing screen. Has a awkward instead of the original one. Now has been matched through on this editing texture. Now has been matched. The pig one and awk one has the wrong siding existed, and the signs now has been matched the color instead of the awkward. I don't like it awkward for that. Yeah, I right there were so well. It has one. And we have our armor trims, including untrimmed armor pieces now rendered correctly in hand, and the world when carrying an equivalent armor piece with trim. When swapping a trimmed armor piece with an equivalent piece without trims, both items now render correctly in the hotbar. And when swapping a trimmed armor piece with an equivalent piece without trims, both items now render correctly in UI slots. I don't say for the same text I something about. And we have a camel. Camel now straighten their heads after sitting down instead of looking up or down from bug report. Camel neck appeared when it up and snipped in the ground. It knows the head. Look at this in a super gimmick head. It seems the camel's neck gets it down really so far once it sniff. Now wanted to sniff. Why does it really something heads that it's still always a smell? No husband fix it for that anyway. Camel's heads no longer clip into passengers when looking up from bug report. From bug report that one. The camel's head looks high up, disturbing the player's eyesight, which the eyesight saying something since the problem on the texture. Now husband fixing it right now. For that. Camel's dismount hint is now properly localized from my bug report. Check it out. Camels has an error text in accent hint, which is the gets an error on the text. Look at this on the screen that one. As you can see on my screen on my game, has the accent.hint.exit.scheme.camel that has the error that has been fixed right now on this person. Both we have mobs are now correctly positioned about the surface of bubble wraps when writing them, and we have fixes, including features and fixes, and there is a one brand new one again. So talking about the sealed customization, we are finally matched like Java edition. Very mention it, so great from the league. That one I saw that sealed customization. We have a top Vanilla Parity feature request. A shield cannot be combined with a banner to apply its pattern on it. Yes, this is a great well. The banner is now consumed on use, and sealed can be combined with a banner only if no pattern was previously applied. This is something originally from Vanilla Parity, that one. It's so great. Has been matched correctly well as well. Yeah, this is a great well. And we have a sliver. The sliver and the torch flower has now been the experimentified. There really seems the text in here for that as well. No longer be experiment and is available during normal gameplay. And we have removed the sniper experimental toggle since it has no active experimental content. Sniper egg not available here. Yes, it's here. When two snipers bred, they do not immediately spawn a sniplet instead of a instead a sniper egg is dropped from hatching. When placed on moss, the egg will hatch after approximately 10 minutes, which is 10 minutes as well. And on all other blocks, it will hatch in approximately 20 minutes. And we have a picture plan included, has been added to the bedrock. The snipper can now occasionally snip up a picture pot item. This pot, when planted in farmland, grows into a picture crop, which has 5 growth stages. And once fully grown, the picture crop can be harvested, yielding a 2-block tall picture plant. And we have a torch flower. Torch flowers placed by players have visual random locations in their blocks, aligning with their hitboxes from bug report. I noticed that is something. Torch flowers placed by the player do not have a random location in the block. Notice that anywhere location now has been was an offset instead of the straight. Because I did great. Because I offset it as well. Torch flower seeds can now be used in the composter from bug report. Torch flower seeds cannot be composted, which is the LOC composition, like that one. Now has been allowed the composing to the torch flower seeds as well. And bees now pollinate torch flowers and torch flowers seeds. I guess I had just something wrong. Can now be used to tempt and breed bees from bug report, including my video here. Appearance. Bees are not tempted by or attempt to pollinate torch flower seeds or torch flower yet. On my video here again, which is the doesn't pollinate or breeding that one for bees. There now has been fixed. There now has been allowed to be pollinate for that. Using pig block on a fully grown torch flower planted on farmland now gives a torch flower instead of torch flower seeds from bug report. Again at the same time from picking time as well. That's okay for that. Next one is the suspicious stew. Can now be crafted with torch flower from bug report. I since the did not match the recipe from my bug, not me, sorry, for that. Looking at my screen, has not been recipe yet, and now has been added to be have a crafting recipe for suspicious stew on the torch flower here. And I seem so the accurately from Wii did have a recipe that one. No has been fixed for it right now. No has been parodied right now. Chickens and parrots can now eat torch flower seeds and something about, including parrots, or be used to tempt and breed chickens from bug report, including chickens and parrots are not tempted by torch flower seeds. It's the most thing in here, like that one as well. On my video again, I guess, with the torch flower seed like that, and the chicken also doesn't feed yet. Now has been fixed. And we have we have 4 vanilla parity fixes. We have Woodland Manson's entrance now uses cobblestone slabs instead of the smooth. I don't like a smooth for that. From bug report. Woodland Manson entrance uses smooth stone slabs, which is the notice that cobblestone of this slab. I don't like this slab of this one because it's too smooth. As well, a really illegal technique of this building. Yeah, this is well as well for that. Now has been fixed and twig it turns into cobblestone instead of the smooth that one that is illegal. That's what. Iron bars and glass paints now can connect to pistons from bug report, including iron bars and glass paints do not connect with any kind of pistons, which is the doesn't connect on these iron bars or glass pane on the piston. I know that there is something about very long time ago has been tweaked. That boost can now be placed on grass blocks and moss blocks from bug report, including that boosts cannot be placed on grass block, which is the not placeable for that. Exactly as well has been tweaked. Now get placed to the grass block or whatever here for that, including most blocks for that. The map color for black terracotta now matches Java Edition for bug report, including black terracotta uses white terracotta map color, which is the missing color issues on this map, on the white and black. And as you see, there's no black color instead of the white that one. I don't like a white on the black thing here on this one. Now has been match color on this map for terracotta. For anything terracottas color. To accessibility, we have screen reader now describes function of delete world button in storage menu and tweaked the contrast of the text inside of header for list of worlds in storage settings menu. And we have a gameplay. Fixed an issue where a piston could become invisible in rare cases, and players no longer take fall damage when falling through water at high speeds from bug report, including falling or flying through flooding water sometimes doesn't reset fall damage, which is the that one, which is the problem at the water source. So we play that one, then it dies. It truly no has been fixed. And other players no longer fall through farmland blocks after jumping on town, and no longer fall through mud blocks or farmland blocks if they are standing on the block, as it becomes a complete block from bug report, including standing on top of some incomplete blocks as it converts to complete blocks, causes the player to fall through or be posted out of the block, which is the falls down that the problem on my duplicator for something about. No, there isn't for that. Anyway, look at this. Speedy really fell down and precises on the farmland like that one. They're now has been fixed. They don't like to be trapped. And also, for mud blocks, they did not precising or trap it for that one. That one for that. And fixed an issue where placing blocks while sneaking on an interactable block was not working as intended with client authorization moment. They have movement. There's something about that. We got unable to place blocks on interactable blocks when sneaking. I noticed that this problem. What's this thing? Here reviewing the video and taking that one. it totally doesn't authorizing in some interactions like that one. It seems probably interaction now has been fixed. So next again, fix that issue where an armor stance pulse will not change when right clicked will the player has nick held and flying from bug report, including interaction with the armor stun depends on whether the player is sneaking or not, and not on pressing the set button, which is the problems on the armor stand now has been fixed. And we have weighted pressure plates now update their signal strength immediately when multiple items are placed on top from bug report. Weighted pressure plates always output signal strength 1 for 1/2 2 seconds before they output the correct signal strength, which is the problems on the slow flake issues. And comparing number 1.1 on this one, and has a 4, and then it has a weak, now has been tweaked. Now way stronger these wires on the redstone wire, like that. Now has been fixed. And we have 3 blocks, including wooden logs generated in woodland mountains, now have the correct facing from bug report, including woodland mountain wooden logs face the wrong way. Something wrong way is about this one. It seems looks like something wrong with woodland mountain textures. It's sometimes that not been tweaked. Now has been tweaked on these wooden logs face. And we have the sounds emitted by players and mobs stepping, falling, jumping, or landing on top of scout sensors are now affected by the player's sound slider. And only one player for that. After choosing the main menu option on the death screen, the player hitbox will be the correct size when returning to that world from bug report, including player collision box incorrect after returning to main menu from that screen. I think sometimes what's problem with the collision issues, and there are problems like that as well. And we have a general fixed an issue where a locally hosted dedicated server was not found by clients on the same machine, and fixed a bug that caused player capes to stop flapping when moving forward and looking sideways from bug report, including cape when riding a boat changes its position, falls up when you turn the camera. I noticed that this problem on this camera issues on this cape. Yes, I believe it for that. And it floats it through. It doesn't tweak right now. Now has been fixed. And sugarcane no longer generates air pocket when generated underwater from bug report. When sugarcane generates in water, not something generation issues that in some sugarcane that generates through, because I don't like it generating like that, and it feels like looking generated that one now has been removed and fixed that one. Added spawn underscore item underscore event to this one. This event is called when an item is spawned, and added a progress handler when loading into a world that will wait up to total of 15 seconds for the primary user's appearance to load, and lower the time it takes to start up and load into the start screen. And another last again, added a new splash text to celebrate Render Dragon launching everywhere. I don't see something seems the celebrating Render Dragon launching anywhere. You know, Alright. And we have graphical. Fixed an issue in RTX where underwater light saps from the moon will originate from the opposite angle of the moon sprite from bug report, including moonlighting originates from the opposite angle relative to the moon at night underwater. I think so it looks RTX problems on these underwater like that. Look at this video again. It seems the HUD is too bright really on these like that one. There now has been tweaked right now to be fixed. And we have item rendering. Broken and unbroken Elytra now render in hand, in the world, and in item frames with the correct icon from bug report, including wrong Elytra texture in item frame and hand. Acknowledge that. There's something wrong with item frames and low item frames. Thinks the Elytra has now been matched the shapes instead of the something what's wrong with this normal and broken. That one has been tweaked. So another one is the mobs. Gas now shoots fireballs of their mouth instead of an eye level from bug report. Fireball is not correctly positioned when shot by gas. I thought it's something incorrect position instead. And look at this video for that. As you see, on the head, is in my mouth. There has been there now has been tweaked. The leg and belt parts of which do not zip anymore when were by humanoid mobs and our stunts has been fixed from bug report that one. The leg and belt parts of legging do not zip anymore when worn by humanoid mobs and our stunts. I know that Bina has the zip issues now has been fixed. Multiplayer, we have iOS now request local network access in order to find names on the local network. And UI, we got loading animation for adding friends is now the correct size from bug report, like that one. Loading animation is too big when adding a friend is so large size. Look at this on the screen as well on this profile. Looks, it seems it's too big in the loading screen. Yeah, it says too big. No has been fixed, now even normally size as well. And something in recording for that. And the block type icon now appears in the command block UI screen from bug report. I noticed that. Command block menu missing command block texture icon. I noticed there's something still problem. It seems the what is that is something command blocks issues. There now has been fixed in this version. Comparing it here with the old versus new as well. This is so better. And here's something. Okay. Also retry could see me from when encountering an out of space error, which is the report included. Will upload fail when I save and quit to the entire screen, and also something these problems on the will upload. Yeah, this is well. And we have screen UI not always has focus in control when using a controller. This is a bug where the crosshair could be visible on the nuded screen, and this is a bug where text formatting codes will be shown on the nuded screen again. Do here to is about fixed bug responding in VR sometimes soft locked the player on the dead screen and changed the overlay color on the new dead screen in full VR and added a new camera effect on the new dead screen, doubled the resolution of the world thumbnails and changed the world tag to no longer display as experimental on worlds that only use the holiday creator features experiment, and we have a technical updates including editor, commands, add-ons, zero items, following and new experimental technical changes and updates with add-ons and script engine, scripting, and all of the scripting for that. And that's a lot of the fixes and changes. And the banner set is here as well for that. Yes, I know for that. It's a great feature. Well, very finally here. So long time ago. Well, it's a very long time ago. It's the best thing, best beta and preview ever seen in the first 20 ever. Yes, it ever seen at the first 20 ever seen this update. Yes, I know for this. So I will recording another source video talking about the banner sales in MCPE with the 20.0.20 update. And check out the changelog, it's down below. Check on the links in the description below. And wait far out at the never miss on this next video for this and the next week's update. So the snapshot will not yet for that. Will be coming to the for April 20, 2023 because of Slime's confirmation. Alright. And I thank you so much for watching, everyone. Like, comment, and subscribe. Consider subscribing if you want. And check out on the changelog is down below. And I see you soon. And goodbye.